Payton, congratulations on an unbelievable victory tonight. I guess just talk about your thoughts immediately after on how well you performed tonight.
I thought I did pretty good. I need to watch it back as always, but to take down a former Olympic champion twice is pretty major, especially with his bread and butter. So it's surreal, pretty cool, putting down old Yeller and retiring a GOAT like that.
Your striking looked fantastic as well, but is it the 2 takedowns that you're going to take the most pride in tonight?
I need to rewatch the striking. I felt like I was a little sloppy. I was having a little too much fun, but
yeah. You certainly had him hurt a number of times. Were you surprised at just how durable it was? Because it looked like there were a couple times where he was going to break and he just kind of refused to go away.
Yeah, Henry's tough, man. I think he only got finished once by Demetrius, right? Yeah. So I knew he was going to be pretty tough to finish. I knew it was probably going to be late in the fight if I did get one. But I was hitting him really hard, man. Like, that's the hardest. That's up there on how hard I've hit people. And I saw the decision in him when he was like, I could go out right now or I could fight through this, and he made the decision to fight through it.
Nice. Will you seek his advice, in the future and train with him? And
yeah, he's going to make a phenomenal coach. Wherever he moves through this, if he chooses to stay in it and coach a little bit, he's going to be phenomenal at it. So, yeah, I'd go and seek his knowledge.
Nice. Last thing for me, there was a point where it looked like you were going to be fast-tracked, that you had the setback, but you looked amazing, and this is a signature win. So where do you see your career progressing at this point? I mean, I know you said you're learning and getting better and improving, but do you hey, throw me in the rankings, throw me in the top now, or is it still just a steady progression for you at your young age?
I don't think I have a choice. I think I'm going to have a number by my name now either way. But, this is where I wanted to be. I wanted to be in the top 10 and just swimming with the Sharks. So that's kind of what I wanted out of this. And I was super calm all week because I felt at peace with that, that if I did my job in the cage, then I would have a number by my name at the end of this. So, yeah, I'm at peace with that, and that's what I've wanted from the get-go. I'm not super fixated on the belt. I just want to put on banger fights and fight the toughest guys.
Payton, over here. You said you get the number next to your name, but that could also lead to 5-round main events. Is that something you're looking forward to, getting 2 more rounds to work in there?
I don't know about that. No, I think I could do 5 rounds. Most of my fights at the 3rd round, I'm like, as long as I'm not hurt or anything, I'm like, I could go 1 or 2 more for sure. So I don't think that'll be much of an issue, and I haven't even really been training for that. So once I make that adjustment, I know my body will be fine.
And the fight that you brought up when DJ stopped him, that was also from a strike to the body that you also hurt him, and you were throwing that knee too. Is that something you had planned for, or just kind of saw it in the moment?
I didn't even know that, to be honest, but I did plan to touch his body a lot. I knew that I knew that the cardio would be a factor, especially later on in the fight, and if I invested in the body well, then. And he does this weird thing where he blocks in the middle of his forearms. He's actually kind of hard to hit when he does that. And then you don't know if he's going to shoot on you. So I was like, just touch the body.
Is it difficult fighting someone that much shorter than you? Because even on the broadcast, you're saying Henry against flyweights, a lot of that stuff would work. But when he's fighting up, it tends to backfire on him.
Kinda, yeah. It's like you're punching down. I'm almost hitting his forehead every time. I think most of my best fights have been with a guy that's very close to my height, because it's your body's kind of fit like a puzzle piece. But yeah, I was landing, but it was just awkward. It was a little sloppy.
Did you think Henry would accept the point down at the end?
I think he had no choice. He was holding on to me at the end, and I looked up at the clock, and there was 20 seconds left. I was like, I wanted to do that. And I was like, I need to get away from him. And thankfully, I yanked away, and yeah, I wanted him to go out with a bang like that. So.
And then just last one for me. Did you happen to see the main event between Merab and Piotr?
I did see it.
What did you think of the fight?
Phenomenal fight. That was crazy. They both looked unstoppable, like machines. It's crazy, the ceiling of this sport, and the weight class that I'm in right now. So it's really cool to see, and it's inspiring. So I hope to be there someday.
You mentioned that's inspiring. What are some things you took away from that high-level fight you just saw?
Man, you can just never get too comfortable. Champion or not, there's always going to be somebody that is just clawing their way up to the top. And the way both of those guys looked, like based on the night, either one of them would win or probably beat anybody else in this division. So it just kind of shows that you always got to be on your shit. Like you can't, even when you don't have a fight coming up, you got to really be making those improvements.
Payton over here, congrats on the win. Out of the top 10 bantamweights, like which guys excite you the most about potentially fighting one day for the fans?
Any of the strikers, honestly. I feel like I've put this like narrative to rest. Like I've fought 3 wrestlers, so like give me a striker next, and I'll show you guys what I can do, and I'm not worried about a takedown.
Payton, with you now having a ranking next to your name, are you at all concerned that your activity is going to slow down and maybe fight once a year, or hopefully are you hoping to fight twice a year?
I'm hoping to fight twice a year for sure. I guess that's a thing. I kind of learned that today. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I'm hoping at least twice a year, and I'll just be training in the off time, trying to get better. So,
Congrats.
thanks. Thanks, y'all.